Before we get started with our next game, Elio Pascuzzo, International Vice President, Canadian Ball Hockey Association, we're going to have a moment of silence to honor a former member of the BC team, Kenny Kinney.
Devoted husband, father, son, brother, and friend. He was the goalie on BC's national championship team in 1983, the Burnaby Beavers. He won MVP goalie, tournament MVP, all-star goalie for that tournament. He had a long, distinguished career in ball hockey, playing in 15 national championships over 20 years. He was a goalie on the famed New Westminster Astros ball hockey team, as well as ended his career with our Vancouver Falcons in the 2000 national championships. We miss him. He is great for the sport. He went too soon, but if you could, please rise and let's have a moment of silence to honor our brother Ken Kinney. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, so we turn our attention now to the Men's A competition, a game between the Vancouver Falcons and the North York Hitmen. That's the Falcons in the white with the green trim, the Hitmen in the red and black. Defending champions, by the way, in the Men's A are the Edmonton Savages. They defeated Newfoundland Labrador Black Horse in a gold medal game last year in Winnipeg by a score of 4-1. Black Horse took the silver, and the Manitoba Selects won the bronze, and they played this Vancouver Falcons team in the bronze medal game, defeating them by a score of 3-0. So for the Falcons, they'd like to move up. They finished 4th last year. And for the Hitmen, no doubt their goal is to get into the medals and the gold if at all possible. So our first men's game, and we are underway. And right away the ball goes up into the North York bench. Inside the blue line and taken away by North York. Quickly up the floor. Andre Hall. Dump it in. Cleared off the boards. On it first. It's North York. Comes out towards the blue line. And let's correct that. It's the North York team in the green and white. Vancouver in the red and black. Explains why some of the numbers I was looking at weren't matching up. Dylan Churchwell played it in, but offside at the North York blue line. Lemos. To the other side. It's Chrissy Morrison Jr. Lost it. Back to get it. Crocker. Up ahead. Taskus. Long pass. Missed everybody. Goes down the floor. And we'll have a face-off back in the North York end of the floor. Ahead. Shahid Gill. Gill breaking in, got a shot. That just went wide. Picked up over on the far side by Carter Donnelly. Down to Gill. Morrison in behind the goal. Morrison setting up shop. That shot hit the outside of the goal off the stick of Donnelly. Stewart took it away from Morrison. Plays it here to the left side, getting there first. He's Cooney. He had it taken away. Brought in Lemos into the middle. Missed a couple of teammates there in front. Vancouver able to clear. Brookhuizen. Shot tip. That just missed. Good deflection by Daniel Vero. And it just trickled by the post. Dumped in. Harp Calcat. Can't get it out. Ball goes up in the air. It stays in. Joey Lemos in front. Turning, shooting, and off the stick of Keegan Federico. It goes up and out of bounds. Pretty good pace here. The opening few minutes of this game. It's over 3 minutes gone by. Face-off won by North York. To the side of the goal, the goaltender, Alex Wind, will hold it there. Vancouver player moved a little early. So we'll redo the face-off. Daniel Vero jumping in a little quick. That one off a leg, over into the corner. Smeeter Kayla. The venerable one out there for Vancouver. Petiglio working along the board, so work it back towards the blue line and puts it towards the goal. It ends up in behind. Bernardo looking for it. Bernardo got it out in front, comes all the way back to center. Kept in there by Garcia. Sean Fear. Just onside of the blue line. Cooney gets all tied up over there, on it first. For the Hitmen, get it up to the blue line. Patiglio will play it back to his defense. Garcia. Touch somebody over at the players' bench. The face-off will come back down to the left of goaltender Steven Santaguida. In goal for the North York Hitmen. Stop that center, and Vancouver will bring it back. They'll drop it back to Churchwell. Up ahead to Sellis. He'll clear it in. Bernardo back to get it. Reverses it along the boards, looking for Garcia. Patiglio. Can't get it out. Kept in by Churchwell. Sellis for North York. Long shot in on goal, directed into the corner. Dylan Churchwell up ahead, gets it to Mitch Van Giel, back to Churchwell. Carey to this side, he stopped. Finally, it's cleared into the North York end. Both teams will make some changes. Mania up ahead, it was touched. Going in, Taskus for North York, knocks the ball loose. Team comes up with it, North York. Back at the point. Crocker doesn't shoot. Mania. Down into the far corner looking for Andre Hall. He had it taken away. And Vancouver will settle it down behind the goal. Dylan Churchwell. Up to Jesse Churchwell. And racing it on the left side. Van Giel, there's a big collision in the crease. Goaltender, one of the players goes down. The net is dislodged. The faceoff will come outside the blue line. Jesse Churchwell got to it, but it was taken by Chrissy Morrison Jr. and cleared in off the glass. Players go hard to the boards. Shot came in just wide from Morrison. Jesse Churchwell plays it back to Fedorko. Keegan Fedorko. North York will take advantage of that to get a change in. Trevor Mainman over to Van Giel. He'll clear it in. Santaguida leaves it there. Joey Lemos for North York. That hit a leg. Jesse Churchwell will bring it back. Shot goes up and out of play from Harp Calcat. Time moving by quickly in this one. 7:17 gone. And we'll play two 20-minute periods. Smeeter Kayla. That shot, or attempted pass, more likely. It was stopped by Mitchell Byrne. Vancouver able to keep it in. Shot, save made by Santa Clarita. He tracked that all the way and hangs on to it. Hall plays it around behind his goal. Picked up there by Gill. He kept in out at center by Kayla. Calcat, long shot, hit some bodies in front, didn't get through. Came all the way back towards the blue line. Neat little move by Stewart to get himself free. Tried to play it across. Diving in to break that up. It was Knobs. Actually, 12, LaFortune. Yeah, we'll get it right. 22, Taskus. First look at these rosters. Calcat drifts it in towards goal. Again, didn't get through. Back to Calcat. Kayla, he'll wind up the big slapper. That got through. Save was made by Santa Clarita. Now Vancouver with a bit of pressure. In behind the goal they go. Spinning back there, Vero. Cycles it back in behind again to Pooney. Back to Churchwell. That got all the way through the goal. Santa Clarita had to get the stick on it, cleared off the glass. Back to Churchwell again. Again, his shot got through. Rebound given up this time, right in front. Finally, North York able to clear it. Not out over center yet. Now it is, and they'll shoot it in. They'll get a full line change in. Dylan Churchwell. Vero. Go back behind his goal. Brookhusen. Vero. Off the boards. Gets it to Sean Fear. Fear to Vero. That pass was broken up. That will go the other way. North York bring it in. They'll dump it here into the near corner. Back first. Churchwell quickly reverses it up ahead. Very good outlet. Brody Jackson will clear it in. Garcia can't get it out. Kept in by Vancouver. They're still on it. That shot. First one was cleared. Rebound came in. Santa Clarita makes the save and holds on to it. Van Giel. Here on the near side. Jackson. Brody Jackson. Mishandled it at the blue line. That'll allow North York to keep it in. Shot battered away. And this will come out over center. North York bring it in onside. Crocker. Shot was stopped by Van Giel. Crocker. Bring it all the way back to center. And in along the boards. Broken up by Vancouver. Van Giel's pass. He was looking to spring Shane Carey at the blue line. Ball goes in behind the North York goal. On it first, Crocker. Taskus. Morrison. Crocker. Back down to Morrison. Lemos. Penalty coming up to Vancouver. Happened over by the boards when Morrison was knocked down to get the goaltender out for the sixth attacker. Crocker to Lemos. Touched up by Trevor Mainman, and North York will go on the power play. $8:25 to go, first period. No score. North York Hitmen, Vancouver Falcons. Face-off won by Vancouver, and that will allow them to send the ball down the length of the floor, help kill some time. Crocker. And they need to get it in over the blue line. They do, but taken away and sent back out by Jesse Churchwell. North York will try it again. This time they successfully get it into the offensive zone. Crocker down to the corner. Morrison off a leg, goes in behind the goal. Kayla able to get out. Now the race is on. Trevor Mainman. Mainman backhands it out in front, just beyond the reach of his teammate. But now we've got a couple of players trapped down deep for Vancouver. Well, they hustle to get back in. They do. Shot scores! Bit of a tough break for Vancouver on that one. They had a breakout short-handed. Mainman trying to get it across to his teammate who went sliding in behind the goal, and that trapped the two of them down in the far end. They were just getting back into the play, and North York were able to take advantage. See, North York able to easily gain the zone because here's the final Vancouver player just getting back into play there, and the shot came from Carter Donnelly. And 1-0, North York. So North York take advantage on the power play, lead it 1-0. Manveer Pooney gets there first for Vancouver. Behind the goal, looking out in front. Couple of shots, they score on the backhand. I think that was Daniel Vero who finally, we didn't get the replay. But it was Vero 39, I believe, in front of the goal. We will get the official announcement. Either way, we are tied at 1. Dylan Churchwell. So a quick response by Vancouver after giving up that power play goal. They were just making the announcement on that goal when Vancouver responded. That goes into the Vancouver players' bench. Face-off just outside the Vancouver blue line. Just over 6 minutes to go in the first period. Sellis will pick it up as the Vancouver defenseman fell down. Swing and a miss by Patiglio. He was set up in the high slot. Now Patiglio's got it. And there it is, Daniel Vero, official announcement. Right off the end boards, getting to it was Anthony Sellis for North York. Whistle goes. Anthony Hall closed his hand on the ball. Vancouver win the faceoff. Harp Calcat. Out of the way. Carey clears it in. Lemos back first for North York. Ball comes right in front. Somehow it stayed out. Great chance for Carey. North York get it and just came out over the red line. So Vancouver had to clear the zone. They'll take advantage of that to get a couple of changes in. Crocker will just hold it back behind his goal. Watched here by Carey. Long pass up at the blue line. It's picked off by Calcat. He'll bring it all the way in. Harp Calcat in along the boards. Knocked off his stick. Andre Hall cleared it to the left side. Brought in by Taskus. Drops it back to Crocker. In front. Turning, getting away a shot that went off his stick wide. Was plenty, and now it comes here to the near boards. Crocker. And the Plania. Back at the point, shot right on goal, save made by Wine. He'll hold on to it. Doesn't give up a rebound. Right out in front. Morrison came up with it. Pass across. Shot comes in. That hit the outside of the goal. Dosange played it back to Soroviak. Chris Soroviak. Van Giel. Long lob pass. It's a good one. Up ahead to Dosange. Dosange with a shot. Save was made by Santa Guida. Dosange on the rebound. Down into the corner. Kick to the near side. Hustling in there. Van Giel. Battling against Gill. Donnelly on it. Can't get it out. Again, kept in by Vancouver. They're on it again. Turning, shooting. Brody Jackson. Morrison to Gill. Gave away. Shot right in front. Save was made. They gave it away just inside the blue line and turned into a good scoring chance for Vancouver. Donnelly. Passes up the middle can kill you. Garcia will take it back behind his goal. North York will change their forward line. Knocked down by Van Giel. Up against the boards. Van Giel looking for it. Fed it out in front for Vero. Knocked away from him. North York will send it down the floor, and that'll get a whistle. And a face-off back in the North York end. Yeah, bad giveaway by North York on that last sequence. Tried to make a pass from down in the corner, up the blue line at the middle, and turned into a pretty good scoring chance for Vancouver. Byrne up along the boards, but taken by Vancouver. Back to point, Pooney with a shot. That hit some players in front, came here to the near boards. Churchwell. Long shot in by Stewart, and Santa Guida will reach up and grab that. From the faceoff, it goes in behind the North York goal. Vancouver's on it, working it in off the boards. Shot save made by Santa Guida. Out towards the blue line, kept in. Calcott shot, that hit Patiglio. Vancouver still on it. Cycle it back down low again. Carey, and over his stick. Patiglio goes in there for North York. Players go hard against the boards. Calcat. Off the end boards, came right out in front, then put wide. It's back in behind the goal again. Again, Vancouver winning the battle for the loose balls. North York get it out, but Calcat will bring it right back in again. Mainman working along the boards. Mainman comes up with it. Trevor Mainman fed it out in front. It was blocked by Bernardo of North York. LaFortune. Kayla. Calcat. Tipped in front, went wide. LaFortune. Goes back towards the blue line. Not out, kept in. Calcat. Kayla. Another good shift here for Vancouver. Two players go down as they collided just inside the blue line right at the end of the period. And there will be a penalty as the period expires. It appears the penalty is going to go against North York. Stefan Patiglio over there at the penalty box. Doesn't look very happy. So we'll take a short break. We'll be back with period number 2. 1-1 tie. North York Hitmen, Vancouver Falcons. As we come back to start the second period, a little update on the penalty call at the end of the first period. Indeed, Stefan Patiglio from the North York Hitmen has gone off. He was one, but they've also called a penalty against Marcel Lafortune of Vancouver. One for body contact, the other one for high sticking. It's the high sticking penalty that's gone against North York. High sticking is one of those stick infractions that brings about a 4-minute penalty, or 92, not 12. So it's 92. Carter Donnelly with the 4-minute penalty for North York. So it all comes down to a 5-on-4 power play for Vancouver. Caleb Calcat down into the corner. Back to Calcat. Soroviak's in front providing the screen. Mainman. Calcat. Shot block comes right back to Harp Calcat. Jesse Churchwell. Calcat back to Kayla. Mainman shot, glove save made by Santaguida. A lot of ball movement by Vancouver on that power play. That last shot looked like it may have been going wide. Goaltender, a good save on it anyway, and held on to it. Prevented any rebound. No great scoring chance yet. Kayla. Mainman. Churchwell. Mainman. They move it in a little bit closer now. Churchwell. Back to Kayla. One-timer. That one got through. And it tipped and went up and out of play. Face-off will stay in the North York end. Vancouver changes up their power play unit. Dosange will take the face-off for Vancouver and they'll win it back to Dylan Churchwell. Andrew Stewart over at the left point. In the middle, it's Dylan Churchwell. Shot. Just missed, came off the end boards, out in front, backhand, hit some players, went over the top of the goal, over into the far corner. Churchwell. Pooney, one-timer. Redirected into the corner. Hustling out with it, Crocker. Jordan Crocker for North York. He'll send it down the length of the floor, and that'll do it. Back to even strength. Was Patiglio who had picked up the high sticking. Donnelly was there serving the first 2 minutes of that. The player with the 4-minute penalty has to stay in the penalty box for 4 minutes. Well, because it was offsetting on the first two, they're not shorthanded. A bit of a different rule in ball hockey than what you see in ice hockey. Soroviak back behind the goal. Graham Spence, haven't seen him much yet in this game. Number 2, the defenseman for Vancouver. Still at center, jumping on it there. Gill clear it in. Garrett Van Giel back first for Vancouver. North York have it. Gill, a cross shot came in. Save was made. And a good one by Alex Wind. Still tied at 1 here early in the second period. That shot got through right on goal. Honorisi over there with Carey. Smith, his pass deflected. It goes up into the Vancouver bench. It'll bring the face-off just outside the North York blue line. Face-off controlled by North York. Roca. So back behind his goal to Garcia, and then Garcia up the right side. Tried to make the pass through the middle, didn't quite connect. Byrne is on it for North York. Byrne with a shot, that just misses far side. Jesse Churchwell on it for Vancouver. Knocked down by Roca. Cleared in, and North York will change. Smeeter Kayla. LaFortune. Trevor Mainman, he's poke checked. Anthony Sellis. Sellis drop pass, getting back to break that up was Harp Calcat. Player knocked down, play continues. In over the blue line, just offside. Vancouver complaining to the official a bit about the non-call down on their end of the floor. Taskus for North York. Was looking for Lemos. Lemos almost got to it. Chance right in front. Pass it across. Scores. Beautiful goal by North York. Started by Khalid Polina. Looked like he had a chance to shoot. Held on to it, then fed it across to his teammate. All starts just outside the blue line. Patiglio, great pass right on the stick of Polina. And then Patiglio heads for the front of the goal, gets it on his backhand. The give and the go. And the goal. 2-1, North York Hitmen. Patiglio and Plania teaming up for a very pretty goal. Vancouver win the faceoff.
Kicking goals for number 61, Caleb Plania. Assisted by number 18, Noah Hobbs.
That's stolen. Crocker. The backhand couldn't get a shot on goal. Ball comes out towards center, kept in. As Noah Lemos hustles over there. Patiglio looking for another one. That one went wide. Nets become dislodged. They announced the goal as number 61, Kaylee Plania, but he passed it across. It was clearly Patiglio on the backhand that scored it. Shot high over the top of the goal, picked up over in the far boards by Morrison. Back to Honorisi. Honorisi back to Morrison. One-timer. That one off of Soroviak, and then is cleared out. Back to get it. Jason Gill. He'll get the return pass. Gill drops it off to Carter Donnelly. Donnelly winds up. Shot was blocked. Honorisi's shot goes wide. Soroviak gets it out at center. Pooney will bring it in. Pooney to Fear. They lost it, and back comes North York. Donnelly looking for the return pass, can't get it. Joey Lemos to Bernardo. Lemos, that hit somebody and ended up in behind the goal. Andrew Pooney. Fear. Good job by Santaguida, the goaltender, to get the paddle down and intercept that centering pass. Daniel Roca gets it over to Bernardo. In over the blue line. Taken there. Byrne. Back to Roca. Shot save is made. Cleared in around behind the goal. Santaguida leaves it there for Garcia. Roca in behind the play. A North York player is down in the face-off circle. I think that's Dylan Garcia, number 25. He made the outlet pass here to this side, then collided with one of the Vancouver players. There's no penalty, but a brief delay as they tend to Garcia. And he's up and will make his way to the North York bench. From a sharp angle, shot came in, save was made, and it's cleared to the boards. Kept in, Churchwell. Shot blocked. Patiglio forced to play it back to Lemos. Up to Crocker. He'll go the other side to Patiglio. Back to Sellis. Well, Lemos, that was 18. Sellis is 19. Mitch Van Giel. Kept in by Carey. Intercepted. Back behind the goal. Lemos. Up to Crocker. Then up ahead. Taskus. Taskus getting around the outside. Ball bouncing. Gets it to settle. To Patiglio. It comes to the near boards. Churchwell bounces off the boards, comes up with the ball and sends it down deep. Taskus. Back to Lemos. And Lemos elects it to leave it there for Donnelly as Lemos heads to the bench. Coming off the bench was Honorisi. Couldn't handle it. Shot comes in over the top of the goal. Long rebound out at the blue line. Gill. Honorisi. To Sahib Gill. That shot went over the top of the goal by quite a bit. shot by Donnelly was blocked. Mainman trying to get her on the outside. Trevor Mainman. And that's going to be a penalty. Will it be just a penalty? We'll see. Mainman trying to get out in front. Still has it. Mainman again. That one hit the outside of the post. Finally touched up. Tripping. I remember last year watching Trevor Mainman play in Winnipeg for this Vancouver team and commented many times on the speed that he has. One of the faster players you'll see. And we saw a great example of it there. So he managed to get the ball just inside the blue line and broke in. Got himself all alone and was hauled down by the North York player. Vancouver win the faceoff. Jesse Churchwell, Harp Calcat, Stewart, shot safe made by Santa Guida. Churchwell's on it. Thought that might be the case. The penalty's gone to the goaltender, Santa Guida, for tripping. Sahib Gill is over in the penalty box to serve the goaltending penalty. A great opportunity here for Vancouver, trailing by one. Mainman, Calcat, goaltender made a save on that. Rebound came right out in front, but taken by North York and sent down the length of the floor. Kayla. Just a minute to go in the power play. Haven't got it in over the blue line yet. They still do not. Delayed offside. They can't bring it in. They got a player trapped. Churchwell's got to hustle to get back out. Now he'll take it. Churchwell looked like he had a chance to go. Made the pass, and it's sent back down the floor. When Jesse Churchwell took that pass at the blue line, I thought he was just going to put his head down and go. Looked like he had a direct line to the goal. Instead, he elected to pass it. Great if it works. Mainman down into the corner. He'll get there. First swing, gets out in front, hit the outside of the goal. Lifted up in the air. Taskus couldn't get it out. Churchwell. Long shot by Stewart, kicked aside. Or that's LaFortune, rather, number 12 for Vancouver. Garcia, the injured player a moment ago, looking pretty good as he races down the right side. Got it to the front of the goal, and it goes into the corner. Penalty's over, so we are 5-on-5 again. There's Sahib Gill, who was serving that penalty to the goaltender. He's got the ball in behind the goal. LaFortune watching him. Taken away. Harp Calcat. And sent back out by North York. Mainman. He elects to keep it. He'll take it himself right in over the blue line. His Mainman. Oh! Called offside. Jesse Churchwell here on this side, just half a step, shakes his head. What a move by Trevor Mainman. You don't see that type of play all that often in ball hockey, these individual efforts. Excuse me, but almost saw one there. So he's able to split the defense. Santa Guida elects to hold on to it and take the face off. .7:16 to go, second period. 2-1, North York lead it. Gill gets it out over center, so Vancouver clear the zone. They get it in. He'll try and hold it in, but it'll be taken away. Joey Lemos. Smith, and now we get offside at the Vancouver blue line. Next game scheduled for 1 o'clock, about a half an hour from now, here at the Glacier. Another men's A game, Niagara taking on Newfoundland and Labrador Black Horse. Black Horse, last year's silver medalists. Anthony Sellis shot well wide of the mark. Sean Fear back to pick it up for Vancouver. Back to Soroviak, and he'll swing it around. Out to center they come. To the blue line, no further. Patiglio played it back. Jordan Crocker. Crocker taking his time behind the goal. 6 to play. Finally gets flushed out of there by Manver Pooney. And then Crocker right up the 4-2, the blue line. Lost it as he gets to the blue line. Brought back in. Fear. Shot off a stick, goes wide. On it first, Plania. Here to the near boards. Crocker. Tried to get it ahead, but that was sent back. Pass too far for Crocker. Kayla. His pass is picked off. Taskus trying to get around the outside. Taskus gets to the front of the goal. The save was made, and then it's cleared to the corner. That shot just over the top of the goal by Hall. Kept in by North York. Kayla, dangerous pass, but got away with it. Got it over to Garrett Van Giel, and Van Giel will dump it in. He goes in to forecheck, played away by the goaltender Santa Guida. So just beyond the reach of Taskus. In over the blue line it comes. And back out it goes. Morrison, drop pass. Donnelly. Shot was there. Save was made, and then Morrison couldn't get his stick on the rebound. LaFortune. Diving in to break that up was Sahib Gill. They're going to call a penalty. Tripping. Had a stick on the ball, but they're saying the dive. He took the feet out from under the Vancouver player. So a great opportunity here now for Vancouver. They trail it by 1, 4:16 to go, and they are on the power play. Faceoff was won cleanly by North York. And Honorisi sends it down the floor. Back to get it. LaFortune leaves it for Kayla. Get it in over the blue line. Kayla able to hold it in at center, just barely. Jesse Churchwell. Back to Kayla. LaFortune. Off the foot of Matt Bernardo, and out it goes. All the way down the floor. Minute 19 to go in the power play. Kayla. Get it in over the blue line. Kayla, he'll shoot it. Save was made by Santa Guida. Rebound. North York on it. And they'll send it down the floor. Good play by Jason Gill. Kayla back to retrieve it for Vancouver. 50 seconds to go in the man advantage. Not in over the blue line. They're calling it offside. Vancouver player was saying his teammate was trapped. Trevor Mayman was inside the blue line. He said, I never brought it in. So he was handling the ball right at the blue line. Looked like the ball never did cross. .35 seconds to go in the man advantage. Crocker will bring it out himself. Jordan Crocker, short-handed, all the way up the floor. Stops outside the blue line. Still with it. He's got his name on the ball. Not going to give it away. And it came right back to him again. Crocker, what an effort. What a shift. Pretty much kills it off. Only 5 seconds to go now in the power play. Santa Guida leaves it there, and that'll do it. We're back to even strength again. Great penalty kill by North York, and a great effort by Jordan Crocker towards the end of that penalty. Churchwell, back of the point, long shot, blocker save made. Ball goes up and out of play. The face-off will stay in the North York end. We're under 2 minutes to go here in the second period. "23 minutes from now, Niagara take on Newfoundland Labrador. Timeout called. .156 time left on the clock. North York control the face-off. Ball knocked down, brought in by Vancouver. Now it comes out over center. Mainman, his long strides, turning, twisting, comes to the side of the goal. Trevor Mainman, still with it. Manages to get it out in front, but is poked into the corner. Churchwell tried to get it back to Mainman. Vancouver has pulled the goaltender. No, they started to bring him out, and he got all the way to the bench and went back. Not quite sure why. Ball stays in play. Now he's gone to the bench. He went all the way to the gate, and they sent him back. He's out now. 6 players out there for Vancouver. So we are under a minute to play. Churchwell lifts it down into the corner. Now they'll go into forecheck. Crocker's there first. Off the boards. Mainman Knocked off his stick by Hall. Good play, and out it goes. Penalty coming up to Vancouver. Hall has got it down in the corner. He'll just try and hold it there. Time on the side of North York. Now it's touched up. There's 28 seconds to go. Penalty for body checking. Harp Calcat of Vancouver Falcons gone to the penalty box. Here comes Vancouver. Goaltender's gone to the bench again. And another penalty. Well, the net has come off. A lot happening there. 10.4 seconds ago. So it'll be 5-on-5 with the net empty. .4, last ditch effort here for Vancouver. Clean face-off win, and they've got lots of time. Face-off win by North York. Crocker spins away. Crocker's got it along the boards. And North York will win this one 2-1. Same scores we had in our first game this morning in the women's competition. I'm going to step aside. Back in about 18 minutes from now with our third game of the day. Another men's A game, Niagara, taking on Newfoundland and Labrador Black Horse. We invite you to come back and join